When we started looking at renovating this, I had a number of years to work through the design, and knowing that we didn't have the historic fabric, that we wanted to do kind of a, not necessarily a full-on modern take, but we wanted to have a modern plan and work it to what works best for our lifestyle. And so we kind of came up with this hybrid here, where we kept details or put back details that are either historic or reminiscent of the historic, but also obviously did some very modern things. One of the biggest things was moving the living space up to the third floor here. And so we have the great bones of this building is that while it's a narrow shotgun, we have windows all the way down this north side, and so it doesn't feel like this long dark hallway. So that's number one. The fact that we have very tall ceilings, 11 foot on the first floor, 10 foot on the second floor, 9 foot on this floor, give us some great volumes. But we also have our neighbor next door is only a 2-story building. So while normally they would be just 3 feet away, and when you go downstairs you'll see that more, and they're set back, this third floor feels a whole nother building away. So for an over-the-Rhine building, we actually have kind of a lot of space around us, so you don't feel like somebody's right on top of you, which is really great. And of course, all the exterior details. If you notice coming in or looking our way out, we still have the original cornice. We have original stonework around the windows, great entry pieces. So we still have some really great bones of the exterior. And so we basically try to work within that. And so we put our main living space up here. And the other part of that is that we always had planned for a roof deck. So our attic really did not have any usable space. The floor continued across here, so those eyebrow windows were actually in the front of the attic. But it's only about 2.5 feet up at the top there, so we weren't able to use it. And even in the back, it was literally just a hair under 6 feet, so I could just stand there, but it really wasn't usable. So we put a roof deck in. Outdoor spaces really at a premium in urban neighborhoods like this. And we didn't want that roof deck kind of coming off our master bedroom. Like, really, we would never use it that way, and if you have the public, your friends coming over, you don't want to traipse through your bedroom to get to that. So we wanted that to be as integral to the living space as possible. And so this is our primary living space, kitchen, got a little bit more formal living space, dining area, and the more casual living room in the back. There's a half bath upstairs, and then out to the roof deck. We try to open this all up so it's as much as one space as possible. And so while the exterior wall is pretty traditional, on this floor the window heads are actually original. Those are salvaged from the original building. Pretty much the rest of the trim is all new. But that was the style. It was a very simple profile. Again, we don't have a detailed profile base, but we spent the money to go with the deeper height to replicate what was there. And so we had to do some trade-offs budget-wise. I would love to have a big, huge, heavy profile mill piece of wood, but we went with the height to at least incorporate that.